everybody, it's Pendragon, and today's video is brought to you by W Energy. So I'm gonna keep things short and sweet. W Energy is a clean energy drink that has no sugar, no calories, and comes in a variety of delicious flavors, including Galaxy Grenade and Dragonade. Not only does it give you no jitters and no crash, but it's chock full of vitamins and amino acids, which are great for you. Use promo code Pendragon for 10% off of your order, and give it a shot today. And now, on to the video. Hey everybody, it's Pendragon and welcome back to more Super Mario 64. So last time in Super Mario 64, we actually managed to finish up Hazy Maze Cave. I still cannot say the name properly apparently, and we unlocked the metal cap. So we are done with this little section here, and after getting 50 stars, we actually unlocked the third Bowser door. And we haven't even been past the second one yet. So as you can see by me going along, in the game's order, which I'll show you guys, we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We also need to go back to the third to get that final star, which is really easy to get now we got the metal cap. But before we get into that, let's get into the question of the day. So today's question of the day is, what is your favorite retro Nintendo game series? Now, that's a tough one, because there are quite a few that I enjoy, and there are quite a few out there. And some of them, I consider retro being like, Mario and, oh, the rabbit's back. The rabbit's back, so we're going to have to catch him again. Or her. I forget. But we're going to have to catch them again and get our star. But let me finish up answering the question today. This is why I don't like to move whenever I do it, but of course I decided to start moving a bit. Also, this is a weird texture. I think this was a goof. Oh no, it wasn't. Probably just shows, there's a little ledge. You can step off, I guess. Give it a little bit more elevation. But before I get distracted again, I would say my favorite one would have to be... I don't quite want to say that the original Fire Emblem, because, there are a lot of ports and everything in here, which kind of made things a bit complicated with whether it's retro or new, because, the one that saved the series was, I believe, Awakening. So, yeah, fun fact. But I would say, original, old school Nintendo, I would say the Mario series is probably my favorite retro one, just because it's such a fun and entertaining series, and there's a game for everybody. So comment below what your favorite retro Nintendo game series is, and let's get this rabbit. So let's see if I can actually get it without going into the next level. Ooh, that was close. No, not you again. I'm in a great hurry, can't you see? I've no time to squabble over stars. Here, have it. I never meant to hide it from you. It's just I'm in such a rush. That's it, that's all. Now I must be off. Ow, let me go. And now we, of course, will get our 51st star. So, and then we're going to head back to Jolly Roger Bay to get that final star. But we now have another secret power star. So that brings us up to, I believe, 10? Yes. So there should be, let's see, 7 times 15... That means that there's 5 secret stars left to get. And we know there's at least 2 more Bowser levels, so there's 2 more stars there. So there's 3 secret stars that we just gotta discover on our own. But before we get to those, we're gonna start exploring some more, of course. So let's make our way upwards. Also, fun fact, in the Super Mario 64 DS game, I believe there's 150 instead of 120, if I'm not mistaken. And you can also get a pink rabbit, which I don't think is in the original. At least not that I recall, color-wise or anything. But now we're back at Jolly Roger Bay. Let's go through the jet stream. So now that we have the cannon and the green cap, we can actually make our way through things a lot faster. Because you can actually do a fun little thing as Metal Mario when you're underwater. Now, you guys remember there was a Koopa shell down here somewhere. And one of these shells, I think it was this one? Yes, it was. You can now hop onto it, and normally you can grab it while you're underwater, I thought. But you can basically do the Koopa shell stuff underwater, which is pretty freaking cool. Let's see, is there another metal cap anywhere around here to make my life easier, or am I going to have to do this a bit more complicated? We're going to find out. Okay, so that's the Balloon Buddy. Let's check over here. Okay, there's a metal cap here. Perfect. So, fun fact, if you don't have the ship unlocked and you decide to do this, if you're doing stuff out of order and everything, you can literally just use those platforms to jump across, ignore the moray eel, and we will slowly make our way down to the bottom and jump, even though, we do our slow motion stuff, towards the jet stream where the star is, and grab it. Now, if you try to go into that jet stream without the metal cap, you'll just get pushed away. So it's a lot easier to just grab the metal cap, like I said, and just hop on in. So save and continue. And now that we are done with 6 courses, we are almost halfway done with this game officially. Because 60 stars is the halfway point, and you're 7 stars in a level. So after we get one more course done, and then get a secret star, which we can get from the Bowser encounter, then we'll be halfway done with the game. So let's go ahead and hop into our next course, which I know the order of in this section. And we're going to go towards this cool looking dude. This is one of the coolest looking paintings in my opinion. It's not really an enemy, but it's such a cool design to me. So we're hopping to Lethal Lava Land to boil the big bully. So don't be a pushover. If anyone tries to shove you around, push back. It's one-on-one with a fiery finish for the loser. And that is pretty much the game telling you that there are these creatures called bullies, which will push you around and try to push you into the lava. So you can push them back and take them out that way. You can't take them out with normal like punches and the ground pounds and all that stuff. But check out these signs first. So running around circles make some bad guys roll their eyes. Okay, I think we've read that one before. And it's Lethal Lava Land. If you catch fire or fall into a pool of flames, you'll be hopping mad. But don't lose your cool. You can still control Mario, just try to keep calm. So let's let you know that if you touch the lava, Mario will cinch himself, and you can still control him while he's running around, and he also gets a speed boost if he just lands directly on the ground. So check out this sign here, which I'm pretty sure tells us about something that's not here yet. Yeah, it's talking about the shiny shell and then shred your enemies, all that fun stuff. So let's avoid the fiery bridge, and let's apparently get bullied by a bully and get knocked right into the water because, or not water, the lava, because we could not bully him back. But that's also partially because I was showing off, you know, the lava mechanic there, and I was very low on health. So let's go back across, make our way all the way along here. Let's take this dude out. You can also punch them if you're fast enough. So, come on. Oh. You can also just land on them from doing the fire thing and send them to a different section to kind of get better view on them. You can also get them stuck on these platforms by actually like ramming them into it. At least you could in the original. I'm not sure if the Switch port lets you do it. I haven't tried a few things on the Switch one yet. I remember in the original you could actually get them stuck. You can get the different like bomb glitches, which is like where there's a lot of cool little glitches you can do, like with them from ground pounding and making them explode in the air and just float there, or being able to bring them into cannons where they explode. Also over here is a volcano, which is one of the best features of this level. The fire doesn't really do much to you, but it can hurt to touch the lava while you're trying to avoid that fire, because I don't think the fire can actually hurt you. I'm pretty sure it's just like, you know, an eruption is supposed to be like red hot ash or something, which should still hurt, but for some reason Nintendo was like, no, the volcano's not going to be a danger zone. But let's go across this way and get this thing done. So that Mr. I was nice and easy because we had a big platform. And if you land down here, you get teleported to an island with a red cap. So you can actually use the red cap here to just fly around and investigate the level. Now, the cool thing here is that there is a Bowser sliding puzzle, which we'll get into that when we get into it. But there's also plenty of one-ups to find. So you can actually find them on like these little tiny sections. Also, as you see there, Mario got a speed boost because of that flame hitting him. Also, if you go in circles on this thing, you will obviously be able to get your one-up if you reach it in time, but you can get one will come by the fire and lava really quickly and it'll take you out. Also, it's not worth chasing a one-up into the lava. But we were actually almost to where the first star is. It's just I'm kind of trying to give you guys a little bit of a tour here because there is a lot going on this level. Like, this is probably where most of the budget went to for the levels, honestly, aside from, you know, designing some pretty cool looking backgrounds and such. But this is one of the coolest levels because, you know, there's so many obstacles, it's so dangerous. They did so much with lava and fire, honestly, and it's very impressive. Also, these dudes can get you back and forth and literally ice climber you from like Smash Brothers. Now you can see that wherever you knock them in there, their coins fly out at you, which is nice. I go across this wooden part which sinks. The lava will give you a small path here, and now here is a big bully. So the big bully is not as difficult as the small ones, at least in my opinion, because he's a lot slower. And all you gotta do is knock him into there, and then your star is there. So now you all of a sudden get this like platform of falling platforms, well, staircase of falling platforms, which eventually will respawn, I believe. But let's go ahead and grab our star.
Here we go!
So that's the first star there, that's boiling the big bully. Let's try saying that 3 times fast, that's difficult for me. So now when we hop right back in, we're in star 2, which is bully the bullies. And this one's not too difficult at all, either. This one just involves getting rid of the little small bullies, which you don't have to get rid of all of them on their level, you don't gotta get rid of them in a certain specific area. And there we go, it's gonna go ahead and just dive across that apparently. And long jump, jump across, and on the platform while it's opening, ignore the big bully here, and shortcut. Speedrunning tactic. God, I laughed and I choked on air. But we have to actually take out the bullies over in this section, which doesn't make it super difficult at least. It's literally just these 3 that you can actually push them together when they're kind of crowded up together, as you can see when I push those 2. So you can actually push all 3 in theory, and knock them all into the lava. It just sucks when you start getting into a combo like what I just had there, where it looked like they weren't really going far. That one got knocked over. I know there's plenty of coins in this level, as you can see by like how different sections have different amount of coins. With even all the enemies dropping, you know, 1 coin or a blue coin like the Mr. I and such like that. Let's try and get these guys pushed away though. I'm trying to focus on the 1. There we go. This one's going to get pushed. And I wanted to coin. Luckily he didn't aggro on me for some reason. And shove him in. Now when that happens, the big bully returns. So now you have to basically take him out again. And also, I don't recall their feet being green in the Nintendo 64 version. Maybe it was and I just couldn't tell because, you know, I had CRTV when I was a kid kind of thing. So maybe I just couldn't see certain colors on it. And I am colorblind as well, fun fact for you guys. I can't see a lot of like blues and purples and certain shades of green I really struggle with. And yellows and pinks and a few other colors. It's a pain. But let's go ahead and grab this star.
Here we go!
So now we have the second star of Boy the Bullies done. So this is a pretty fast course, honestly, and now that we have all 3 of the power caps and such, we can pretty much knock out a lot of these courses very quickly because we don't gotta go back for any extra stuff. So let's go for star number 3, 8-coin puzzle with 15 pieces. So that means that now we get to finally check out that sliding puzzle and collect all the 8 red coins that are in that section. Now, due to that being the case, we are not going for the 100 coin star when it comes to this, or when it comes to this star in particular, because it's easier near the end again because you will actually unlock some stuff. Also, if you let the puzzle complete itself, ouch, as we get kind of knocked around there, ooh, that could have been a bad time. You can see which one's going to move based upon which one's twitching, and I obviously goofed there. But you can normally avoid being knocked into the lava. But I'm going to go ahead and try to grab all 8 of those coins as fast as I can. Also, I think you can long jump to this. Yeah, you can. You can long jump to this part of the island, which is nice. So you don't even have to take out the Mr. I if you don't want to. And you can barely just go ahead and triple jump away. So we can see from up here that the puzzle's actually almost complete. Let's see if it does it or not for us. And there we go. So coins will come out of Bowser's mouth. So it's like that is his fire, which, you know, they could have totally done, you know, the 8 red coins and make you wait and such for it, but they didn't. But you can see that we got 21 coins right off the bat there. So coins are plentiful at this level. But that was a very fast and easy 8 red coin mission. Because, you know, everything was in one spot, and it had mechanics that didn't feel well, it didn't feel forced, I guess, for lack of a better phrase. And in fact, I was going on a hunt. It felt more like I was looking at a puzzle and dealing with it. So speaking of a puzzle and dealing with it, it's time to do some red hot log rolling. So this should be fun. Okay, the star, or the shell is not unlocked yet. I forget if it unlocks on the 5th one, or if it unlocks on the 6th one, or what's up with that. But basically, we have to platform our way along. And let's go up here. So we can take on these bullies if we want to. Or, we can ignore them and ride this platform, which you can actually take one with you if I recall correctly, like if you knock them onto the platform. Trying to get a better angle. And let this thing go. This fire will hurt you, so don't let it touch you. And here we are over at the log roll. So this mechanic is super easy to do. So whatever side you're standing on is the side that your log will go. So you want to try to stay towards the left side and then bring yourself back up to the top. And then you can just hop onto here, go along here, and grab your star. Which, this one's one of the ones you can actually just walk right into, as opposed to having to jump up and grab it, which I kind of appreciate for that section of the level. So let's say we continue, and we are up to 56 stars, so let me go ahead and check the time on our video. And it looks like we're out of time for this episode. I'm trying to keep stuff, between 15 to 20 minutes, maybe longer for like heavier story-based games, but I understand that Mario can get rather grindy with collecting all the coins, collecting all the stars, so on and so forth. Not really a lot of story except for through like some of the dialogue and everything. So I try to keep these episodes kind of on the shorter side. But anywho, as we're going to be ending things here, feel free to leave a like if you guys enjoyed this video. If you want to see more content like it, feel free to subscribe. And feel free to hit the notification bell if you want to see when I upload my videos, or be notified when I do. And then you can also comment below and answer the question of the day, which today was, what is your favorite retro Nintendo game series? Or you can comment below and say hello. I'll try to respond to as many of you as I can, and I do read every single comment and take it to heart. So this has been Pendragon, and I'll see you guys next time.